Well, you can see here I am again messing around with Hirschmann power antennas. I mean, I've been messing around with these things for, seems like 25 years. And, you know, sometimes you have problems with the antenna mast. You know, it just breaks off inside here. Other times, this is a real common one, you get a mast that actually jams up, and you can hear the motor running inside, but the mast won't go up and down. And then of course you get some of them that just die inside. And I've had a lot of fun over the years trying to take these apart and fix them. I mean, you can spend hours, and you can get them working again. I agree, but sometimes they'll go bad again in a month. I've got this old diesel outside that I've been messing around with trying to get one of these antennas to work, and you know, I spent a whole hour already and haven't found anything. So I decided, okay, let's just install the good old Hirschmann universal antenna right here. Now granted, this is not as elaborate as the originals. You cannot, I get a kick out of it. I tell people, well, with the Hirschmann, it's all the way up or all the way down. You can't adjust the height. And I want to ask you out there, when have any of you ever gone down the road and adjusted the height of your antenna for better reception? I know my 300SD has a switch on the dash that'll let me adjust the height up and down. Up. I want it all the way up. I don't care. So I don't need that feature. And these have proven to be very reliable. Hirschmann just updated this old design. We've sold these on our website for quite a few years, and they updated it. Apparently, they have a more robust motor drive assembly. I can tell by looking at it. It's a little bit heavier. Some of the features are different from the older ones that they used to. So we're really happy to get this in. We're going to be able to provide this along. It has some really good factory instructions. I'm going to add some tips in there on how to wire it in, because the wiring obviously isn't going to plug directly in. You do have the advantage though that the screw-in connection for your antenna wire to the radio is going to work. So at least you don't have to modify that, but you are going to have to modify the wiring, and you kind of need to know what wiring to hook to inside the trunk to get this to work properly. But I just want to encourage you, you know, this is a great alternative over spending all this time messing around with these old worn out Hirschmann. So I'm gonna put these back in the box. You know, I've got 20 or 30 of these laying around thinking, oh, someday I'm gonna fix them. I don't think so. Maybe I'll try to sell them on eBay, okay? So if you're interested in this Hirschmann antenna, there's a link below in the description that will take you to it on our website and give you a little more information about it. Here's a little tip for those of you who still have your original Hirschmanns, and one or more of these sections have frozen up together. I learned this about 20 years ago, and I've used it a number of times, and it works great. You really, if you can't get the antenna tail all the way out, you can loosen it like this and do this, but a lot of times you'll have to hook power up here and loosen this nut out and just run the antenna so the tail of the antenna mast will completely come out. Now what you're going to have to do next is you're going to have to find a long, narrow container, anything that you can put hot, soapy dishwasher liquid as a mix. Now get this, it has to be hot, real hot water, and it needs to be dishwasher, electric dishwasher soap. Not hand, not Dawn, but the real powerful electric dishwasher soap. You mix up a solution of this, real hot water, and electrosol, and you sit this in that water and you let it soak for a day or so. And you'll be amazed that it will get in there and it will loosen up those stuck sections on your antenna mast. Then of course, when you're done, you want to lubricate this. There's only one lubrication that you want to use. That's Hirschmann antenna lubrication. And that prevents buildup and also prevents these from sticking in the future. If you need some Hirschmann antenna lube, you know where to go.